Welcome back to Fantasy Warfare. It is now time for a steel cage match for the Intercontinental Championship. Let's take it down to ringside for the introductions. MJF, the current reigning and defending AEW World Heavyweight Champion, here in Fantasy Warfare for a contest that has very much been talked about in the fantasy world, namely during his feud with CM Punk on AEW television in late 2021 and early 2022. It was said that MJF would have never survived a day in Portland with Roddy Piper. So here today on Fantasy Warfare, we are going to find out if he would survive a cage match in Montreal, albeit with Roddy Piper. Yeah, that's right. We liked it so much in Montreal, we're sticking around for a little while. In fact, next week's episode will also be in Montreal. Has nothing to do with the fact that we didn't update the town. It's everything to do with the fact that Montreal is a great town. Roddy Piper making his way to the ring here, looking to hold once again a title that he held for the first and only time in 1992. It was January, where he defeated the Mountie at the 1992 Royal Rumble to become the brand new Intercontinental Champion, his first championship in WWE, a title he would hold for just about 2 months, losing it to Bret the Hitman Hart at WrestleMania 8. And if you may recall, it was Bret the Hitman Hart who initially lost the Intercontinental Championship 2 days prior to the Royal Rumble to the Mountie at a live event in Springfield, Massachusetts. Bret Hart allegedly had the flu, and he lost the title that day. Very weird, sudden title drop that was done prior to the Royal Rumble. I'm sure there was some sort of weird backstory to it as to why Bret Hart couldn't appear at the pay-per-view, but it led to Roddy Piper becoming the Intercontinental Champion in a surprise that day. There you see the classic Intercontinental Championship. What a lovely glaze. The title hoisted up in the air, and now the cage gonna get ready to come down. There you see the cage lowering to the ring, locking Piper and MJF inside the cage. Here we go. This one is underway for the Intercontinental Championship. Roddy Piper and MJF here on Fantasy Warfare. Not to get too far ahead of ourselves, but still to come, we've got a ladder match coming up next for the IWGP World Heavyweight Championship with Kurt Angle and Kenny Omega locking horns. And then, of course, in our main event for the WWE Championship, it will be CM Punk going up against Stone Cold Steve Austin. Piper working MJF over by the cage wall. I'm surprised Piper is not grinding MJF's face off the steel grate of that fence. Frankly surprised he's not trying to make mozzarella out of the forehead of MJF, who is now, looks like he's had his nose busted open as Piper catches him with a nice hard hook. Oh, nobody home on that flying splash attempt by Roddy Piper. Irish whip sends Piper across to the other side. MJF now hooking that leg. Ooh, nice kick to the inner thigh. Slamming Piper head first into the turnbuckle now. He's got him facing in. Nice hard clubbing shots to the back. Spins him around. He's got him. Oh, hard shot by Piper. Piper with the thrust to the throat. MJF counters it. Got an arm bar, arm lock. Oh, driving the arm into the shoulder and now bringing Piper down. MJF looking to play technician with the arm. Driving that knee into Roddy Piper now. Seeking to have Piper with the same result MJF's got right now, which is covered in blood. Driving those fists right into the eyebrow, now stomping with the hand. That'll take away the ability to throw those boxing jabs that Piper is so good at. as MJF continues to stomp away at the hand. Very smart by MJF to try and neutralize that punching ability of Roddy Piper that we have seen be so prevalent in many of his matches. As we all know, Roddy Piper, a former boxer, once had a boxing match at WrestleMania 2 with Mr. T. What a spectacle that was. MJF missing on that one. And Piper hits with a belly-to-belly suplex on MJF. MJF losing blood all throughout this contest as the match continues. You got to wonder when that's going to start to play a role on his equilibrium and his ability to really stay upright. As Piper drives the bottom of his boot right into that open wound on the forehead of MJF, sweeping the legs out, though MJF does. Oh, a low blow by MJF, 100% legal in this one. Referee counts the pin, and we only get a count of 2. That's right, in this cage match, folks. Let's try that again. Take 2. We're live in commentary. That's right, folks. In this cage match, there we are, there is no escape. There is only pinfall or submission. You've heard this commentator complain time and time again about cage matches allowing for escape. Well, not here in Fantasy Warfare. Escaping the cage does not equal victory as Piper hits a devastating bulldog into a cover on MJF. And we almost had a new Intercontinental Champion on that one, but MJF was able to kick out at the last moment. Piper stalking MJF, waiting for him to get back up to his feet. He's got him in the sleeper hold. Could this be all for MJF? Will he go to sleep on this one? Or will he be able to find a way out of the sleeper? Piper had it. Well, I guess we got our answer on that one as Piper throws MJF down. Fujiwara armbar driving the lower spine into the shoulder, looking to hyperextend, and now once again punching away at that open wound on MJF's forehead. Now on top, mounting him with some punches. Piper really looking to increase the blood loss coming out of that wound of MJF here. Call me crazy, but, you know, there's this crazy thing called a steel cage around in which you probably would have some good luck with opening up a wound, maybe by turning somebody's forehead into mozzarella. Oh, nice knee lift by Roddy Piper down into the cover. There are no rope breaks there. As you can see, his feet are under the bottom ropes. Doesn't matter. It's a cage match, baby. Pinfall submission. That's the only way to win. Otherwise, we don't care how you win. MJF's got Piper up. What's he gonna do there? Oh, my goodness. Driving him down into the mat, and Piper kicks out. Trying for a hard right hook. Piper now gets countered by MJF. Boot to the midsection by Piper. Hard shot to the face by MJF. He's got Piper down in the armbar. It's armbar time. And Piper taps out. What a shock. I can't believe it, folks. Roddy Piper just tapped out to MJF inside of a steel cage. Roddy Piper, a man who many struggle to even defeat throughout the course of his professional wrestling career, has tapped out here inside of the steel cage as MJF wins and becomes the brand new Intercontinental Champion. So in effect, anytime MJF appears on this program going forward, if he's the champion, he'll be defending the Intercontinental Championship. So whatever his next match is, it'll be for the title. What an exciting cage match that was here, my friends. Coming up next will be a ladder match between Kenny Omega and Kurt Angle. Fantasy Warfare continues coming up next, so don't you dare go anywhere.